Hey guys, so we're just going to be making the blinking light example. I've got it set up here with the board, so we're just going to pull it apart and see what's sort of in this, as you can see here. So we've got this green jumper cable, black jumper cable, this little green LED, and got a resistor. On top of the board, if you've purchased the DF Robot kit, you'll have a prototyping board and a little breadboard. I've stuck the breadboard on top of this prototyping board, but we'll show you how to do that in class. This is a great way to prototype. So if we just drop that on top, it's already plugged in and it already has the code running, which we'll also go through in class, but that's a pretty simple exercise as well. So we're just going to set up this board again to run the blinking light example. So what we have here is the LEDs, 5mm, a 220 value resistor, and some male-to-male jumper cables. So what we're going to do first is take the LED. Actually, as well, if you've bought the DF Robot kit, there's actually an example of the blinking light as well. I'm going to make one myself though, just because that's proprietary. But yeah, so what we're going to do is drop this LED anywhere on the board, just making sure that you're running in these lines. So if we run this way, that's connected, so we can't do that. We need to run it this way because they're separated. Okay, so it doesn't really matter where you put it as long as it's in one of these lines and they're both plugged in properly. We then take the resistor. Now when you plug this in, make sure that your short side is on the left. See, there's two legs, short and long, and put your long leg on the right. We then take the resistor, and the resistor connects to the long leg and then into another bank. So that's there, it's all good. You can just bend this back. You know, they come like this. But when you pull it out of the packaging, just bend these in and just push it into the board. Okay, great. Now we've got two jumper cables to complete this circuit. And so the first one's going to go from this line that the resistor's on, here. Just going to drop it in there. And that's going to run to pin 8. Now it can run into many more pins, but for the coding example we're using 8. So it goes in there. And that's the first one on this second bank of green on the digital side. And then we take the black cable, which is usually ground, and we're going to use it as ground in this example. And we're going to plug that into ground, which is 4th from the left. And as we can see, the code's actually already running, so the light will blink. And so that's it basically. I'm just going to do a real quick little show for you. So this was pin 8. This was ground. And yeah, so this one's 4th from the left, and this one is the first on this bank.